What is up, guys? It finally happened. I somehow convinced 1,000 of you to click that subscribe button. Finally made it to 1,000 subscribers. Thank you guys so much. That means so much to me. I was able to do it in less than a year. That's quicker than I thought it was going to happen. But again, thank you guys so much. I just kind of want to take this time in this episode, just kind of show you my progress. I mean, my channel is obviously all about stocks and making these really cool portfolio trackers, but YouTube is an alternative type of investment, at least in my mind. You could make money off of it, like dividends per se, or passive income. Even though it's a very active activity, there's people like Andre Zick and Graham Stephan making $100,000 a month, which is crazy. A lot more than what their portfolios are making right now. That's the same way they started. They had a passion for stocks. They wanted to then educate people online on YouTube, and they made a legitimate career out of it. So I think it's really cool for if there's any of the 1,000 of you that hit subscribe as maybe a smaller account like me, and you want to just compare your progress, or you're someone that's just starting out, you're thinking, maybe I should start a YouTube channel, which I highly encourage everyone to do. YouTube's an awesome tool, and you can make serious money from it as well. But here it is, guys. I don't know if you can see it on the screen. I don't know if it's going to focus. 1,000 subscribers to the dot. I started today maybe at like 980, and you guys just kept on clicking it. Again, thank you so much for that. But let's jump over to the computer, and I can show you my progress. So here's my channel. There we go. I got the K finally, 1K. For all you guys that are just starting channels, highly recommend getting TubeBuddy. It's a free extension. You get TubeBuddy, you download it, and then you could look at your channel analytics. You can compare other channels as well. So you can just kind of easily see your growth, your subscriber growth as well. I mean, this past 30 days has been killer for me, 429 subscribers in a month. But let's jump into my analytics, because that is what you guys are here for. And here it is, 1,000 subscribers, and it only took me 279 days and 3 hours to accomplish this, which again, I feel like that's pretty good. Some people takes a couple of years to do. I get other people takes a month or two, but I'm pretty proud for around 9 months worth of putting in 80 videos. That's a decent amount of videos in 9 months, but it ultimately paid off. But I learned a lot. So again, if you're new to this, or if you're just curious with what my analytics look like, let's dive in. We're going to go to analytics. Now, I may have 1,000 subscribers, but I do not have 4,000 watch hours yet. I'm getting there. Probably within a week I'll reach that. So I cannot monetize my channel yet. But once I monetize it, and then once we get some data on that, I'll put up a video on that. But you could see for a while, I was getting little to nothing. 30 views a day, 20 views a day. That was for a decent amount of time. I started it back in April, and May, June, July, August, September, 5 months, it really wasn't doing anything. And then November hit, and I started to get some ticks up. I was getting above 100 views a day, which was exciting, and it just kept going up. November, December was a killer month, and January, we were off to a great start. I finally hit 1,000 views in a day, but you can see, it was a lot of hard work. It was 80 videos that I had to upload before it finally started to kick off for me. And I mean, this is just the start. I mean, 1,000 subscribers, I can't even monetize yet. So I got a long way to go. I completely get that. But now I'm going to dive into more of the intricacies of the analytics. And I think that a lot of these things are really important to look at, especially if you're trying to grow a channel. And it could be very overwhelming at first. But I'm going to try to break it down the best I can so you know exactly what you're looking at and how to improve your channel. Because for me, it was a lot of trial and error. I learned from my bad videos, and we're able to produce better videos. I saw what worked and what didn't work, and I really latched on to what worked and then expanded on that, which you'll see. All right, so let's dive in here, and where we're going to go, we'll scroll down to these videos right here. So here are my big ones. These were the ones that really took off for me, and it was this one, how to make a portfolio tracker in Google Sheets. I have over 15,000 views on it. It's been live for 126 days. And I mean, to me, that's great for my channel. It's my biggest video to date. And it's where most of my views, most of my watch time, and most of my subscribers are coming from. But the important part is I didn't just stop here. I saw that this is what people want to see. This is what people like and why they're coming to my channel. Like, for instance, today alone, I got, if you add it up, it's, around half of that because this is over 48 hours. In the past 48 hours, I got 800 views, over 800. The past 24 hours, I got over 400 views for this. It's heavily suggested and it's heavily searched as well. I think 18% for search is good, but we'll break down more of that. But this is where I really wanted to dive into portfolio trackers because I saw that there's potential here. People liked my video, which was all the way down here. So I posted on September 3rd, and it took a while for it to actually kick off. If we were to zoom into this, look at this. It got 10 views, 40 views. It didn't do anything for the first 40 days. Then it started to climb. But let's go back to my videos. Once I knew, okay, people like that. It's not that one. Once I knew people like that, then I started making more. So you can see I made another one. These two are back-to-back ones. I posted some other videos, then I made another one, 500 views. Here's another one, 400. That one didn't do too well. But then I started to make more complex things. And I had to sit down for, several hours to try to create these and learn how to come up with these functions. But that's almost 2,000. That's 2,500. And I'll just listen to what people are saying in the comments with these videos. They would say, hey, can you make a watch list? Can we track day trades? So there we go. I made a day trade tracker. That has over 1,000 and it's doing well. This watch list one was recently posted and it's doing really well. And as I'm recording this, I actually have 2 of them that are scheduled. And this one over an hour long. I expect this is going to do really well. And then this one's 46 minutes long. You might be thinking, that's crazy, posting something over an hour. If you Google the best way to grow your channel, they would say make shorter 5-minute long videos. I make short videos and they don't do as well. I made this long video, 44 minutes, and it did really well. So that's what works for me and that's what I need to stick with. So let's go to analytics and let's go into advanced. So you can see what I mean. You could see right here, most of my views are coming from that one, but you could see down here, all of these other Google Sheets trackers are doing really well for me. And they're still getting a decent amount. Over 28 days, 1,600 views, 1,400, 1,000, 1,000. Here's another tracker, 600. But then obviously ones that aren't trackers are doing pretty well for me as well. This one is starting to do well. But that's kind of what you could look at here. This tells some of the picture, but not the entire picture. Same with this. I think what's important is your reach and engagement. Here's 2 very important things. And then after that, the most important thing is SEO and keywords. We'll look at that at the end. But if we go to reach, so I think all of these are very important up here. Your impression click-through rate, your impressions, your views, your unique views. And then this may be a little confusing, but this is another thing. You want to try to get this bar as far as possible to the right. So right now I'm at 52%, which is pretty incredible to me because if I go back in time, so let's go to custom when I first started. So it was back in April 2020, and we'll just look at 1 month. So April 10th to May 10th. Let's hit apply and let's see what things looked like. Things looked a lot more bleak. Only 2,000 impressions, only 400 views in a month. And look at that. YouTube was only recommending 8% of my channel. Out of that 8% that I was recommending, it only brought in 5 hours worth of watch time. So it really wasn't doing much for me. That's because I was still new. I didn't have that many videos up. You can see right here, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I maybe had 10 videos up at this time. So I needed to post more videos, and I needed to get better. These videos are pretty awful. I'll admit that. But let's jump forward to how about November. You can see where stuff starts to grow. 85,000 impressions, but more importantly, 42% is being recommended by YouTube. And YouTube was giving me then 485 hours worth of watch time because of what they were recommending. Let's jump to December. 50% and almost 1,000 hours worth of watch time from YouTube recommending my channel. So let's jump over to traffic sources, another very important thing. I think the most important is right here, YouTube search and suggested. You want these to be the top. You want people to be searching your videos, which means they need to be ranked, and then your videos need to be good, so then it will be suggested from other videos. If we go to my content, and don't worry guys, we're going to get into keywords in a second, but if we go to content and we go to my big video, we could look at individual analytics and we could go to not engagement, but reach. So suggested, 33%. Look at that, 72% up here. So this video is doing well and it's going to continue to do well. But what videos are suggesting my video? Well, let's see. This video I think has 300,000 views. My own video is suggesting my own video. I don't know how that works, but it is. You could look at all these. You could go to these videos and all of them they have a lot of views on them. I think somewhere down the list, if I could find it. Here we go. Andre Zik. He has over 1 million subscribers and my video is suggested after his. What this means, let's click on his video.
Share more.
What this means is my video is either coming up on the side over here. You see how this person's video 1 year ago, almost 90,000 views, it's coming up on the side? That's suggested. Or at the very end when it said you might like, whatever video. So that's where you want to get. You want to get here and you want your SEO or your tags to be as highly ranked as possible. So let's look into tags. First, before we look at the tags at this video, let's look at the tags of videos that have failed miserably. What we're going to do is we're going to go to views, and I highly encourage you guys to do this. If you want to start a YouTube channel, definitely do this as well. Once you put up a decent amount of videos, go to your worst videos. Here we go. Let's not even look at that one. And there's a reason. Let's look at this one. Let's look at a video that's been up for a very long time, since April. So this was one of the first videos I ever made. And if we click on analytics, not analytics. If we click on details, and then if we go down to here, look at this. Not a single tag is ranked. And the reason why, and a lot of people do this, especially starting out, they're doing all of these short tags like, mine's about the stock market. So what do I have in here? Stock market, options, day trading, margin. None of this is ever going to be ranked because all of the bigger channels like Andre Zik and Graham Stephan, people with millions of subscribers are putting up just one word like investing or beginners or stuff like that. Those videos are going to be ranked for these words, not mine. And then on top of that, this is vocab. So what if you're looking at a video and you want to learn about, say, a correction, right? And what's a correction in the stock market? Well, this video isn't going to be right for you because this is going over a whole bunch of different videos. What if you want something that's just super niche, just about about stock corrections? You're not going to care about this video, and it's going to hurt my ranking. So doing these short keywords does not help out all. And just putting in random stuff, Warren Buffett. Why do I have Warren Buffett in here? I'm not even talking about Warren Buffett. That's a huge no. Don't do that. It doesn't work. And you could see this video has not worked. This video was a complete fail. But now let's go to my best video and let's see what the keywords look like here. It took me a while to learn exactly how to make good keywords, but you can see right here the description is a lot better as well. But here are the keywords. Almost everything, if not everything, is going to be ranked. Look at that. 1, 1, 1, 20, 1, 1, 8, 5, 2, 11. There's just a couple words that aren't ranked, but they're longer. They're much more niche. You need to type in how to make a portfolio tracker in Google Sheets, and then my video will pop up. It'll be first place, the very first one to pop up. If I just did portfolio tracker and then another keyword, Google Sheets, it probably wouldn't work. But me putting in, they're called long tail keywords, this works. And you could see it's right here. All of these ones, this is where your video is ranked on YouTube. So this is what you want. You want ranked videos, so then people could actually find your content, and then it could explode like this, and then you could get to 1,000 subscribers. It's as simple as that. And another thing, guys, which I don't think works, at least it didn't work for my channel, and it might not work for yours, but sharing it on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all of that, it doesn't work. At least it didn't work for me. And here's why. I would share it, and I'm talking about something that's very niche. Maybe it would work if your channel's a comedy channel and anyone could like it, but not that many people really care for the stock market. All of you guys do if you're watching this, but there's plenty of people who don't care about the stock market, or they just don't want to watch these long, intricate videos. Perfect example is my mom. But if I post one of my videos to Facebook, of course she's going to click on it. She's going to want to see, oh, what's my son doing? She'll click on it, watch it for a couple of seconds, and then click off it. And then that hurts my watch time, because the most important thing is watch time. You put up a video, if you could get people to sit down and on average watch it for over 5 minutes, the video is probably going to do really well. So you can see right here, an average of 6 minutes, over 6 minutes. That's great. Now the average percentage viewed is only 13% because it's a 44-minute long video, but I'm still getting over 5 minutes worth of watch time. YouTube likes that because people are staying engaged in the video longer. That's going to do better than if you put up something that's only 2 minutes and your average watch time is 4 seconds or 20 seconds. But it's that. You want to extend that watch time as much as possible. So let's just look at another example. Here's another good video that, or you know what? Let's even look at this one. So this one has nothing to do with trackers, but it's doing pretty well. And look at the watch time, 7 minutes. So this one's also doing really well. The SEO may not be the best for it. It still is ranked if we were to look at that really quick. So there you go. I have a bunch of ranking. Not number 1, but I mean number 2, number 6, number 11. It's still getting me a decent amount of views. So I'm satisfied with that. But that's why I don't post anything to Facebook or Instagram or Twitter anymore. And a lot of my friends are saying, oh, did you stop your YouTube channel? I said, no, I've been posting every single week, but I'm not sharing it because I know they don't care about it. It's people who actually go onto YouTube and type in what are leveraged ETFs or how to make a portfolio tracker. Those are great candidates for my video because I know they'll actually sit down and watch the hour-long video. And then that will help me overall. But that's my 2 cents. I got to 1,000 subscribers. I couldn't do it without you guys. You guys all rock. Again, make sure to like and subscribe. My girlfriend actually made this for me during Christmas, so I think it's a good prop now. No coffee in it. But again, that's all I got for you guys, and you all rock. And as always, I will see you guys in the next one.